The Flash is the worst movie of all time. At least according to these people leaving half-star reviews for it on Letterboxd. And while I know you're here for a good old-fashioned roasting, I can't help but find myself agreeing with some of them. So today I'm going to be speeding into the multiverse, pivoting at the fulcrum, or however time travel works, it's complicated, and I will be roasting the trolls while also occasionally praising them. I've got all of your kinks covered. Genuinely awful. A little aperitif to cleanse the palate. My dad was born in Quebec, so that wasn't offensive. Straight to hell. And Jason's there waiting for you. Bad movie. I love me a nuanced review. What a disappointment. The only thing present here is nostalgia and laughs. Bad nostalgia. The only thing present here is bad nostalgia. But hey, thanks for playing. Marvel movie. Hello, police. I would like to report a murder. Half a star for Keaton. Michael Keaton was great in this movie, and I just hope that from now on he plays Batman in better movies. Our national nightmare is ending. I don't think you should be so optimistic. Directed by Tommy Wiseau. Hello, police? Oh, hi, Karen. Yeah. Oh, right, yeah, no, there's been another murder. Really bad, I wish I could give 0. You can. Just leave the film unrated. Complete ass. Imagine how bad a movie has to be to piss off someone named The Flash 08. They've been waiting for this film for 15 years and they're still pissed. Cinema is dead. As someone who recently watched Past Lives in theater, I can assure you that cinema is not dead, although it may seem that way if you only watch soulless corporate blockbusters. Debated leaving within the first 10 minutes. Genuinely the worst movie I've ever seen. And today we're not going to be playing that game, but instead I want to praise you for actually sticking around and watching the film. Good for you. That's how you form good critical thought. I love the part when Ezra Miller said, "It's flashin' time," and flashed everyone at the movie theater. When art imitates life, all I have to say is shaken baby syndrome. The unfortunate thing about this review is that it's making me wonder if Ezra Miller got up to some things that I'm not aware of. Loved it. I think you hit the wrong button, but don't worry. Changing the score that you gave a movie on Letterboxd is way easier than going back in time and trying to prevent your mother's death. Probably. That was painful. Now imagine being one of the CGI artists having to watch their creations come to life. Went into this movie completely blind and came out the same way. At least you didn't go see it in 4DX because then you wouldn't be able to walk either. Watching Ezra Miller put a baby in a microwave was definitely on my 2023 bingo card. We're winning. It feels like the kind of game where when we all win, we also all lose. What are we even doing, man? Hopefully you're liking this video. Do it. Do it now. I dare you. The CGI in this movie is god awful. Actually, the CGI was really good and was supposed to look that way, at least according to the director, who's now trying to convince us all that the bad CGI was an artistic decision. Yeah, not buying that one, pal. But hey, thanks for giving me a CGI version of Batman's face that will haunt my nightmares forever. Ezra Miller has been accused of physical abuse, mental abuse, pedophilia, harassment, stalking, burglary, and running an illegal drug operation. I don't see why anyone supports this, let alone being okay with putting Miller in leading roles for big-budget Hollywood blockbusters. Considering how poorly The Flash performed at the box office over the weekend, how long do you think it's going to take for WB executives to find their moral compass? Absolutely vile and cynical filmmaking. We should all be ashamed of ourselves. Based on the way humanity's going, this should be true 99% of the time. Why was this made? Future money. DC movies getting worse and worse. And while I understand the sentiment, I will say that I think The Flash is better than films like Wonder Woman 1984 and the original Suicide Squad. But that's not exactly high praise. Yo, Andy Machete, if I see you in the streets, I'm gonna beat your ass. 5 stars for Supergirl and Supergirl only. Call me. I do love how pretty much everyone is rallying behind Supergirl because she was the best part of the movie. Please, more of her. Thank you very much. I wish I would have been warned that this movie would have been twice as insufferable as I was expecting. You could always try going back in time and warning yourself, although the results may vary. God gives Ezra Stans his toughest battles. I'm just sitting here thinking about people who have survived things like multiple earthquakes, and yeah, this person has a point. First movie written by AI. Look, I know this is a popular way to shit on a movie with bad writing, but I think we should hold off until they actually start giving us movies written by AI. We gotta keep rooting for the WGA. Support your local film union. I tried to request a refund after this. Hot tip, if you ever want to try this trick, make sure to include that there was something wrong with how the film was projected, and they will probably refund you. In a month where a comic book movie dared to ask, is the trauma we ascribe to heroes necessary to their identity, this movie answers with its whole chest, yes. I'm just including this review to remind you that Across the Spider-Verse exists, and that happiness is possible. Didn't see it, just doing my civic duty. And don't forget to vote, whenever that happens. happens. It was so good that I forgot all about Ezra Miller's crimes. No, it definitely was not. LOL, Morbius better. No, it definitely is not. They couldn't charge Ezra Miller for their crimes, so instead they made them be in this movie. The American criminal justice system is truly broken. Fuck off with this capitalist shit. Spider-Punk is everywhere. Will God forgive us? No. The Flash killed cinema. Nothing can kill cinema. Life is meaningless and we are all going to die. Now you're getting it. I need one of those Men in Black mind eraser thingies. Allow me. And now that I've successfully erased all of our memories, please watch this review roast for Across the Spider-Verse. It's a good time.